My name is Stephanie Hines, and I'm the Partnership Specialist for Waco ISD. As we conclude yet another amazing school year with the Adopt a School program, we would like to take the time to thank, honor, and recognize the incredible partnerships throughout our district. Today in the audience, we have Waco ISD Board of Trustees members, as well as principals, school coordinators, and of course, many of our Adopt a School partners, which is who we have gathered here to celebrate this morning. Everyone here today has the same goal, helping to grow the educational experience of our students in Waco ISD. You all put in countless hours of hard work and dedication to not only our students, but also provide amazing support to our wonderful faculty and staff as well. Saying a simple thank you doesn't even begin to say how much we appreciate each and every one of you. You all deserve a round of applause for your time, service, and dedication to Waco ISD. Of course, this event would not be possible without our wonderful sponsors. Please hold your applause as we recognize them as a group. Baylor University School of Education, Peter Piper Pizza, and the delicious breakfast was provided by Child Nutrition Services Sodexo. Thank you, sponsors. Today, we have the unique opportunity to highlight partnership activities that are truly making an impact in the lives of our students and classrooms. We will begin with the Golden Apple Partnership Awards. These awards go to partners excelling in key aspects of campus, community, and student needs. As we prepare to begin the awards presentations, I would like to ask the Adopt a School campus coordinators and principals to begin to take their places. I would also ask Dr. Hazel Rowe, Waco ISD's interim superintendent, to join me to present the awards. It is no secret that Waco community is extremely giving with their resources and volunteering of time. This morning, I would like to share with you some pretty staggering numbers to give you an idea of how much the program has grown over the past 3 school years. In the 2016-17 school year, it ended just shy of 1,500 volunteers. This current school year ended with just over 2,900 volunteers. To help you do that quick math, we gained over 1,400 new volunteers over the past 2 school years. I'd say those are some pretty impressive numbers. And now to present the 2018-19 Adopt a School Partnership Awards.
Good morning, everyone. I'm representing Parkdale today to present this award for mentoring to Mr. Ivan LeBlanc. His Look at Me Barbershop has not only worked on self-esteem and academics, but also overall community development, not only in our school, but overall. Why do I say that? Because his goal is to get a book in a child's hand and a great haircut all at the same time. So they look good and they sound good. And not to rest on his laurels, he'll hopefully, cross your fingers and say a prayer, be up here next year, because he's even expanding the mentorship, that it's going to include several in his group, his friends and members of the community, that's going to actually do a one-to-one with our students. So that'll be phenomenal. Let's give him a round of applause.
My name is Laryl Curtis, and I'm the proud principal of the G.L. Wiley Opportunity Center. The winner for the Golden Apple Award for tutoring is the Members Choice Federal Credit Union. Carrie Allen, the Vice President of Finance, and her team of Linda, Vanessa, Mildred, Dawn, Paul, and Jessica tutored on my campus for elementary students. They tutored in the subjects of math, science, reading, and social skills. The students especially enjoy reading time, math lingo, Jenga math, and computer math. They also helped the students with their science projects and included problem solving and hands-on building. Social skills activities included teaching cooperation, sportsmanship, fun play, fair play, and behavior during unstructured time. On a personal note, I want to thank the Members Choice Federal Credit Union for treating the students with respect and dignity. The GL Wiley Opportunity Center is the best kept secret in town. Even though it's a school where every student has committed some type of violation of the student code of conduct, the kids still matter. A wise person once said, the parents are sending you the best that they have. They're not keeping the good ones at home. Thank you for looking past their faults and seeing their needs. Members Charge Federal Credit Union.
Kiwanis of Waco has done an exceptional job year after year at Parkdale. This year in particular, their 3 programs has reaped an immense amount of success. I'm still a little nervous, sorry y'all. I just want to go into the programs a little bit. For our older kids, 4th through 5th, we have K-Kids. K-Kids is a leadership component, and it's kind of like student council on steroids because they do a lot more community service, they do a lot more peer advising, they help out around the school, the whole 9 yards. For our 3rd and 4th graders, we have Bugs, which may sound a little bad, but it's bringing up grades, and that's always a plus. And monthly, we acknowledge those students that do bring up their grades. Every 6 weeks, we have a presentation, certificates, t-shirts, and it's really a big deal. As a matter of fact, 865 Bugs actually sent their mascot on one of our days, which was spectacular because all the kids wanted to shake the praying mantis hand. And then finally, for the itsy bitsies, as I like to call them, the itsy bitsies, we have Terrific Kids. And Terrific Kids is a program that exemplifies good character skills, being responsible, be energetic, be respectful. And every child in every 1st and 2nd grade class is awarded every 6 weeks for those opportunities. So it's really neat to see one of the kids shine in each and every class, and then their peers see it. So positive peer pressure is always a plus. Today we're going to recognize Hazel Morton because she oversees all of these programs for Kiwanis. And here she is, and let's give her a round of applause because she's a very busy lady.
At Brook Avenue Elementary, we knew this year our goal was one thing: get off the list. I'm not sure we're going to get off the IR list this year with our scores, but we have sure given our best efforts to do so. We knew in doing that we would have to enlist community support and parent support in order to help us focus more and move our entire school. To help us do that, Brook Avenue Neighborhood Association, Brook Oaks Neighborhood Association has done just that. At every Brook Avenue parent family event this school year, Brook Oaks Neighborhood Association has attended and provided something for our families at each event. They've been at parent workshops during the day, learning about how to improve STAR scores. They've been there helping parents interpret STAR scores. They've been there helping parents do volunteer applications, all of those things. They have collaborated with us and remained consistent and reliable throughout the 18-19 school year. They are willing and able to partner with Brook Avenue on any adventure relating to the overall success of the school. They even bagged about 200 s'mores in which we didn't have enough, so they had to say, you can't have one, you can have one, because we had so many parents in attendance. So thank you, Brook Oaks Neighborhood Association, for a great year. We hope it will continue.
Good morning. It is my pleasure to honor Live Oak Classical School for partnership with Math and Science Project. The students and Meg Beerworth, their sponsor, comes to Hines every Tuesday and leads a math enrichment group. And so these are kids that show an aptitude for math, but maybe just want to have a little extra fun after school. So many of the students told me that they never knew math could be fun, and we thank Live Oak for making that happen. They've served about 300 hours just this year with 10 to 12 students each time. And Meg, who plans everything, brings all the supplies, had over 50 hours, which she's also a full-time math teacher at Live Oak. So they have been partners for about 3 years, and each year it keeps getting better. So we're excited to see what comes in the future.
Good morning. It is a blessing to present Family of Faith Worship Center as our adopted school. It's a Rookie of the Year. The church has supported us in many ways. From the beginning, the first day of school, we opened up our doors with prayer, and so that was evident throughout the year as far as the tone that we set for the year. Also, right before Stars, he and his congregation went and also prayed over the school, and they've just done so many great things for us. They have provided our paraprofessionals lunch, our teachers for lunch. They have provided Takis, M&Ms, kisses, so many incentives to use as attendance, as behavior incentives. So we're very blessed to have Family of Faith Worship Center. He will not be able to, he wasn't able to attend this morning because he has a food pantry that he has in the community there in South Waco. So he was doing that this morning, and his church members were doing the summer feed program. So he did send his apologies for not being able to attend, but it's an honor for me to accept his award. Thank you.
This time I get to honor Tanya Light with the Stars Book Club for J.H. Hines Elementary as our outstanding volunteer for an elementary school. Tanya is probably one of the most kind, positive people I've ever met, and her husband Rod. They're kind of a pair. They're at Hines all the time, but especially Tanya. When we expanded our book clubs from 5 last year to about 90 this year with 200 kids served, Tanya was instrumental in helping train all those volunteers when they first started at the beginning of school. There's no way I could have done it without her, and I know that the STAR staff also agreed. She was there every day for about 2 hours during lunch helping train. And so then as we started matching kids, then every time I would say, oh, we have a kid at this time, we don't have a mentor yet, she'd say, I'll do it. So she was at school at least 3 times a week throughout the year because she had 3 book clubs, and her students absolutely love her. She is 100% of and part of our school family, and she's been described as an angel, and yes, it is true. She's shaking her head back there. Even on the dress-up day, one day when we were putting drugs to bed during Red Ribbon Week, she wore her pajamas. So she is always willing to help. She brings treats for the front office staff and just cards of encouragement, and always has a positive, encouraging word. When I look stressed or running around in the hallway, she's always there to give me a hug, and she's just been a super positive impact on our whole campus.
Good morning. I'm delighted this morning to recognize our outstanding secondary volunteer for WISD. Keith Guillory, Lieutenant for the Waco Fire Department, has been active in the Adopt a School program for the past 7 years. Keith is very well known at Waco High to the staff, students, counselors, parents, and custodians. Some of the activities he has been instrumental at Waco High are, for the past 7 years, he has volunteered on the first day of school. He's helped direct students to where they need to go. He provides water monthly for our students for tutorials. I'm talking like 10 to 30 cases a month. Provides Baylor football tickets to students and teachers. He provides firefighters to attend our annual homecoming event of the Burning of the W, because safety comes first. And he offers assistance and review of the campus safety plan and makes sure all extinguishers are up to date. He also mentors students and provides them clothing if needed. Keith is being nominated for his countless hours and efforts of support that he has provided to the Waco High community. He goes above and beyond the call of duty. He does not wait to be asked to help with something, but is proactive in finding ways that he can serve our students and staff. He is a positive role model for our students and encourages them by giving them high fives or positive words. We appreciate all that Keith does. Thank you, Keith. I kept this a secret from him. I kept it a secret. I even called his wife. I told Stephanie I was going to surprise him.
Good morning. The outstanding secondary business coordinator is none other than our partner, Extraco Banks, Mrs. Misty Mosteler, who serves as the Executive Vice President and Director of Consumer Banking and Enterprise Innovation. A little summary about Extraco, I was like, well, what am I possibly going to say about, let me provide some history. So, I'm a history nut, so I found out that its affiliate companies are dedicated to building people, businesses, and communities. They were actually founded as a cotton warehousing company, which was interesting. Then I also found out that Extraco is actually the largest and most comprehensive locally owned bank between Dallas and Austin. But obviously I don't bank with them and I need to. But we'll talk about that later. Their corporate social responsibility is a part of their culture and fundamental through their values as a company. They understand that in order to sustain a healthy business, you must sustain a healthy community. Healthy communities possess, of course, healthy youth. They are very, very passionate about building the youth of today and tomorrow. So a heartfelt appreciation to you, Misty, and your amazing, amazing team, Krista, Dustin, and Christina, for an outpouring, an abundance of support to our school through teacher appreciation, treats, Vitality Village event that focuses on learning the importance of financial and physical wellness, monthly mentoring sessions for selected female students, Lunchtime Financial Jeopardy, which is designed to educate youth about budgeting, savings, banking, and credit. And by the way, Financial Jeopardy is the favorite because for some reason, when I don't care if my students are 16 or 22, when they find out that Extraco is walking through the door with their Financial Jeopardy board, I mean, it spreads, the rumor spreads like wildfire because they give amazing, amazing gifts and gift cards too. They have also provided perfect attendance awards as well as reading contests. So thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart, Misty and your wonderful team.
Parkdale was very privileged and very honored to have Office Depot Bosque location on their side this year. It started even before the school year had begun in August. I was just shopping for supplies because you all know as educators we always need those dry erase pens, pencils, you name it. Well, lo and behold, the manager there, Dale Horn, said, hey, we just started talking. I'm from New Orleans, in case you haven't figured that out yet, so we talked to everyone. And he said, well, how about that Parkdale? I went there as a kid. And I was like, oh, really? He said, well, would y'all want some donations? And I was like, would we want some donations? So not only did he donate school supplies to us, by the way, it was an entire pallet of school supplies, but he also had the customers do a drive to get book bags, supplies, so on and so forth for them. So he was very helpful in regards to that. And his assistant manager, Tacho, actually got us, because I'm not very creative, he actually got us the best sign ever as far as I'm concerned, because it spells it out, pride. And that's what Parkdale is all about. So we're very fortunate to have that from him as well. Today, he was unable to make it, but definitely I will get this his way because he did a lot of hard work, and Office Depot continues to help us out with so many contributions to Parkdale for our kids and our teachers alike. Thank you.
I'm going to present the Outstanding School Coordinator Award, and that goes to Mr. Brad Yannick at Bells Hill Elementary. Besides being the assistant principal at Bells Hill Elementary, Mr. Yannick organizes the following throughout the school year. Conducts monthly adopt-a-school meetings with his partners that are always well-attended. Plus, he sends meeting notes to all partners just in case they couldn't attend. And usually those meeting notes are in my inbox before I can even get back to the admin building. He ensures teachers are well-fed with fantastic meals and snacks during STAR testing and Teacher Appreciation Week. Helps to make sure the emergency supply closet is full with uniforms and supplies readily available for students in need. He logged and managed almost 750 different volunteer campus visits, which computed to over 1,750 volunteer hours. And he helps to ensure each student at Bells Hill receives a Christmas gift through the partnership with Baylor Law School. On delivery day, I have to kind of share. For the past 2 years, Mr. Yannick has even dressed up as an elf to accompany Santa to deliver gifts to students. I will say he's clearly one of the tallest elves I have ever seen and can definitely give Buddy the Elf a run for his money. I could keep going, and I'm sure that I've left some things out. However, I will share with you what Rebecca Meckel, principal at Bells Hill, had to say about Mr. Yannick. Mr. Yannick does a great job coordinating our adopt-a-school partners with campus and student needs. He goes above and beyond to ensure the partnership is run effectively. Congratulations, Mr. Yannick.
It's a pleasure to be able to announce the Outstanding Elementary Award of Excellence, and I couldn't do it to a better group. St. Louis Ministries have been helping us for over 20 years. Over 20 years. They've been our right hand right there. We have to take care of the basic needs of our students before we can do anything, before they can learn. And they're right there. They give us uniforms, underclothes, belts, shoes. Do they need jackets? What do they need? They're there for Christmas. They're there for Thanksgiving. What do your families need? Give us some families' names that are in need so we can give them something so they can make sure they have food for the holidays. They dress up in those big old uniforms, Mr. and Miss Santa Claus and all the elves, and we come around Christmas to every single classroom and deliver books and cookies and sing. They love our singing, don't they? They just go above and beyond whatever our campus needs. They're there for our CDMC meetings. Whatever we need, they want to know. They can truly, truly care about the students at Provident Heights. So it's led by Miss Mary Cito, but I want all the group to please come up and for the picture because the St. Louis Ministries is an awesome group, and we need to applaud them this morning.
Well, good morning. Good morning. Yeah. I am Alonzo McAdoo, the principal of Cesar Chavez Middle School, and this is Ms. Donna Asbell, who is a counselor there with us. And we are definitely excited to be able to honor the Award of Excellence to Ms. Rosa Ash and Ash Properties. If you don't know Ms. Ash, she is a visionary. But she's not a visionary that just talks. She's a visionary about action. In fact, the first thing that she said when I walked in and sat at her table, she went, "So, what are our plans for next year?" School just ended like a few days ago. Okay, she's ready. But she's ready to go. And she thinks that it's so important that partnership helps the students of the school. I got a chance to work with her at Carver Middle School and at Cesar Chavez. And Ms. Ash is a partner that is such a great partner to have because she creates other partners. She helped us partner with Tractor Supply, with Sam's to make sure we push attendance incentives. She changed the culture on our campus. But there is one particular situation that sticks out of my mind that happened this year. And it was when she partnered with American Bank and had Mickey and Minnie Mouse show up to our campus on Star Day. Now, all of us educators know there's a stressful day on our campus. Sometimes kids are nervous, and the adults like, "Oh, I don't know, let's see what happens." But I'm telling you, it's like, man, here we go. But, and everybody's like nervous, but Miss Ash comes through with Mickey and Minnie Mouse. And I'm talking, I had phone calls before this, parents, and like Miss St. Paul knows, it's an important day for us. So our mind's like, oh, and when I see Mickey and Minnie out there, and the kids are coming up, hey, taking pictures. Parents stopping cars. I'm telling you, there's over 900 students at Cesar Chavez. Stopping traffic to get out with Mickey and Minnie Mouse. She definitely impacted that culture and calmed those kids down, calmed those parents down, and reminded everybody that we're at a school. And for that, Miss Ash, I want to tell you thank you for making Cesar Chavez, especially on that day, one of the happiest places on earth. Thank you.
Statistics show that if students are not reading on grade level by the time they are in third grade, they will be less likely to graduate high school. These last two awards focus on literacy and instilling a love of reading in Waco ISD students. The next group of organizations came together to ensure every single first and second grader in the entire district received a book through the My Very Own Book Adventure program. The students didn't receive just any book. It was a personalized book featuring their name as the main character. Through generous sponsorships from the Rotary Club of Waco, the Junior League of Waco, the YMCA of Central Texas ordered and sorted nearly 3,400 books over the past 2 school years. On delivery day, representatives from each of the 3 organizations surprised each student with their personalized book on their campus. If time allowed, they even sat as a class or in small groups to read the new books with students. Watching each student's face light up, you would have thought it was Christmas morning. Providing our students with this priceless keepsake, that in turn will hopefully get them excited about reading, is truly a blessing. Today we have Rodney Martin, President and CEO of the YMCA of Central Texas, Dave Geyer, member of the Board of Directors from the Rotary Club of Waco, and Jana Hickson, the Junior League President, here to accept the District Award of Excellence. Congratulations. Our final award of the morning goes to a group that had a monumental task facing them at the beginning of the school year. I would like to first give you some history on the program. STARS Book Club started in the spring of 2013 and served students at Provident Heights Elementary. They served 2nd through 5th grade students, where members of Antioch Community Church met with a small group of students during their lunch period. Over the 5 years, while they partnered with Provident Heights, the percentage of students passing the STAR reading assessment increased by 17%. Clearly, the program worked. At the beginning of this past school year, they were invited to place a program in each elementary campus in Waco ISD. To give you a little perspective, at the close of the 2017-18 school year, the coordinators at STARS Book Clubs were managing a little over 80 mentors and 220 students per week. Once the invitation went out to all of the Waco area churches, the community answered the call to serve with a staggering number of volunteers. 35 churches sent 600 mentors to serve 1,450 Waco ISD students at 12 elementary campuses. All staff of 4 made all of that run seamlessly. Major kudos to you all for managing a program that grew over 700% in 1 year. Today we have Stephanie Cordaweg, Michael Jeter, Kenneth McAdam, Breanne Doris, and Heather Baker from STARS Book Clubs here to accept the District Award of Excellence. Congratulations. And finally, I'd like to invite Dr. Rowe to come for some closing remarks.
Closing remarks are going to be difficult when you've got a heavy heart. But I want to thank all of you. We asked the community to step up, and you stepped up. So I appreciate all that you've done. There's a saying that says, we don't always see the stars, but we know they're there. And so we appreciate knowing that you're there for our kids. You're there to help us do the work that has to be done. And I really think you're going to be surprised this year at how much progress you see that the campuses have made. Thank you to all the principals and staff who've helped to manage all of this, put it together, and make sure that the kids are successful. So good day, and thank you again.
Thank you for coming. Very quickly, the flower arrangements on the tables are for you to take, so please feel free to take one with you. And have a great summer. Thank you.